see, even Flipkart is a Singapore registered entity.
That's what, huh?
So I'm assuming, and I cannot pretend like I can speak for Mr. Bansal, but the learnings that he may have had is strong there.
स्वागत है आप सबका। इस वीडियो में हमने बिजनेस के ग्रोथ स्ट्रेटजीज और सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के इंस्पायरिंग एक्सपीरियंस पर बात की है। अगर आपको कंप्लीट पॉडकास्ट चेक आउट करना है तो चेक आउट द लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन।
So when you're talking about founders,
जी.
I recently noticed a pattern कि many of the founders are shifting their companies to Dubai and Singapore.
जी.
Why is that? Is it like saving huge amount of taxes?
Yes. So let's take Singapore as an example. The idea behind shifting your headquarters to Singapore is Singapore does not have capital gains tax like India does.
Okay.
So
So to save 12.5% are people moving there?
well, 12.5% of a few $1 billion is a lot of money. So the idea is either you're going there because of capital gains tax. Some people also go because there are more favorable regulations. For example, a lot of the crypto crowd goes to Dubai because the government is more open and favorable and pro crypto versus what's happening here. A lot of people may move to Singapore because IP protection is stronger. So there are different reasons. Tax is one of them. You're also seeing, you would have seen in the news now, a lot of the ulta happening.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Coming
I think
back.
Razorpay came back from Singapore to.
So there's
India.
a bunch of examples of that.
But few of those, if I'm not wrong, are coming back because they're planning to go public
IPO.
in India.
Yes.
And that is just being opportunistic and saying that अब समय आ गया, पहले पैसे हमने उधर बचा लिए, अब यहाँ हमें लेने हैं public से, so let's go back here. But still I see a big trend happening. Like I can see Sachin Bansal started some new company, Navi, and he registered it in Singapore while he had no, ऐसा नहीं कि पैसे की कमी थी. He got a good exit from Flipkart also. So still everyone is rushing to Singapore, setting up the business there, and there's nothing like कि कोई ecosystem India में नहीं है. यहाँ पर Bangalore, Hyderabad is like leading the whole startup thing.
जी.
So apart from tax, is there any other reason like government policies?
Regulatory also, probably.
So regulatory, right? So I think, see, even Flipkart is a Singapore registered entity.
That's what, huh?
So I'm assuming, and I cannot pretend like I can speak for Mr. Bansal, but the learnings that he may have had is strong there. Now, I know that he also has a couple of investment vehicles in Singapore. It could be a personal decision that so much of my asset base, so much of my life is in Singapore, so it is easy for me to start. That could be
Manage
one thing.
it easily.
Manage it easily, right? That could be one thing. The other thing could just be that maybe I want to expand into Southeast Asia at some point. That is my goal. So there are many ideas behind why they would want to do so. Tax is one of them, for sure. It is definitely one of them, but not the only one, is what I would suppose.
So one question, if someone wants to invest in India, since you are around the investment circles, which area do you think, category of business do you think is going to see a huge growth demand? Fintech, I think now it's beaten down to some extent. I mean, at least if I look from public stocks, HDFC isn't even moving from 3 to 5 years. So जब सबसे बड़ा बैंक ही इतना laggard हो गया है, कुछ movement नहीं है stock में. And I don't know about the startup ecosystem, but which area do you think, or top 3 areas you think would be the best ones to look forward to?
I think you invest in the India story, you buy an index of our stocks. Just put money in.
Index doesn't really give you, see, I'll tell you most of, I'm slightly into stock market. I know.
Slightly is an understatement.
Slightly is an understatement. Yeah, I've seen your Twitter. Yeah, even I'm very intimidated.
नहीं, not like that, but ठीक है, thank you.
उम्मीद है ये वीडियो आपके लिए यूजफुल और इंटरेस्टिंग रहा होगा। इस वीडियो को लाइक करना ना भूलें और डफ स्टोरी को यूट्यूब और सारे सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर फॉलो और सब्सक्राइब भी जरूर कर दीजिए। पूरा पॉडकास्ट देखने के लिए लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन एरिया में दे दी है, जहां पर जाकर जरूर चेक करें। सो ये था एक काफी इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो और मैं आपसे मिलता हूं हमारे अगले वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।